Ever since media like Blade Runner, Akira, Neuromancer, and Judge Dredd brought the genre to a larger audience, cyberpunk dystopias have captured our imagination with their dark, morally ambiguous, and technologically dominated worlds. Today, we explore the potential factors and developments that could lead us toward a cyberpunk dystopia in real life. By examining the collision of technological, societal, and environmental trends, we can gain insight into a plausible path toward a future that seems pulled straight from the movies. Uncontrolled technological advancements. Rapid and unchecked technological advancements without proper regulation or ethical considerations can set the stage for a world that slides further and further into social decline. The development and proliferation of powerful artificial intelligence, invasive surveillance technologies, and autonomous systems could lead to a loss of control over these technologies, allowing them to be exploited by powerful entities for nefarious purposes. Lack of ethical guidelines and unchecked development could result in AI systems making decisions that would harm individuals and undermine attempts at securing democracy, working to concentrate power into the hands of only a few. Widening wealth gap and social fragmentation. In a cyberpunk reality, socioeconomic inequality reaches unprecedented levels, creating a stark divide between the wealthy elite and the marginalized majority. The disruptive effects of automation and AI on traditional employment structures can lead to widespread job loss and economic inequality. A significant portion of the population would be left behind, leading to increased poverty and social unrest. This fragmentation of society creates a fertile ground for crime-ridden slums and isolated, fortified, and corporate-controlled enclaves for the wealthy. Government surveillance and loss of privacy. Advancements in surveillance technologies coupled with a loss of privacy can contribute to a cyberpunk world becoming a reality. In the pursuit of security and control, governments may employ pervasive surveillance technologies, eroding individual privacy and civil liberties. Surveillance cameras, facial recognition systems, and invasive data collection mechanisms become tools of constant monitoring, impeding personal freedom and fostering an environment of constant scrutiny. The manipulation and storage of personal data raise concerns about abuse, as governments exploit technological advancements to exert control over their citizens. Corporate-fascist collaborations. When thinking inside the frame of a cyberpunk reality, the fusion of corporate power with an authoritarian government could give rise to a corporate-fascist alliance. The rise of multinational conglomerates as major players on the global stage may see such entities significantly increase in power. Eventually, they could move to take over more and more core aspects that are currently still under the government's purview. Just think of a corporate, profit-based police force, for instance, and all the ramifications that would bring. They'd be an occupying force, there to protect and serve their corporate masters while trampling over the people. When a government relies on corporations for things like technology and surveillance capabilities, they are likely to give back favorable policies and reduced regulations. Such collaborations would enable the consolidation of power and kick the door wide open for increasingly oppressive regimes. In such a scenario, it wouldn't be unlikely for the government to employ heavily armed paramilitary forces and advanced weaponry to quash dissent with brutal violence in a bid to maintain order. The use of advanced surveillance, cyber warfare capabilities, and autonomous drones or robots could reinforce the regime's authority, making resistance increasingly challenging. Cybercrime and technological warfare. The rise of these dystopias is likely to be accompanied by an escalation in cybercrime and technological warfare. Data breaches, identity theft, and financial chaos become prevalent, undermining trust in digital systems. Nation-states and corporations engage in covert cyber attacks, leveraging technology as a weapon to gain political influence and economic advantage, contributing to a state of perpetual instability. Highly skilled hackers and criminal organizations exploit vulnerabilities in interconnected systems, leading to all kinds of chaos. Governments and corporations engage in covert cyber attacks, weaponizing technology for political and economic gain, further destabilizing society. With reduced regulations in the business sector, a concerning ripple effect would likely extend to the realm of warfare. Unrestrained technological advancements would find their way onto the battlefield, accompanied by a dwindling regard for ethics and international treaties like the Geneva Convention. The predominant focus would shift towards the creation and utilization of autonomous robotic systems capable of inflicting severe harm upon the human body. This unchecked militarization of technology could result in catastrophic consequences, where a soldier now has the chance to come face to face with an unfeeling killing machine. In such a scenario, the inhumane aspects of war would only be magnified. Environmental decay and megacorporate control. In a cyberpunk world, rampant environmental decay intertwines with the immense power of megacorporations. Unchecked pursuit of profit drives corporations to exploit resources without regard for ecological sustainability. This unrestrained exploitation leads to pollution, resource scarcity, and the degradation of ecosystems. Megacorporations gain unprecedented control over essential resources, exacerbating socioeconomic inequality and shaping governments' policies to serve their interests, further entrenching their power. While a world like this may seem like a fantastical vision, elements of such a future are visible in our present trajectory. Unchecked technological advancement, widening wealth gaps, erosion of privacy, cybercrime, and environmental decay are all present-day concerns that, if left unaddressed, could contribute to the emergence of a cyberpunk dystopia. If you enjoyed this one, like and subscribe for more videos like this. We'll keep an eye out on the horizon for you, watchful for all the dark things that may hide behind the stars. For now, goodbye and good luck.